What's going on, Pats Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Ken's Pats Talk Patriots podcast. I'm here on a Sunday afternoon, a few hours after the game. I'm gonna get to that game in a second, but oh boy, what a disappointing game it was. But I'm gonna hope all y'all good today, doing all right today. I know I'm not. It's a Sunday and Patriots lost. They didn't lose. They got embarrassed. It was a bad. They were just bad out there. It was a disaster out there to say the most part. But I hope all y'all doing good. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time to check in with me. Hey, also down at the bottom, Ken's Pats Talk. Subscribe to YouTube. We are slowly growing. IG, follow me on IG, follow me on Twitter. Cash App is also down there, so you can support the show. Like I always say, you don't have to, but if you do, I'd greatly appreciate it. Just here to bring y'all some of the latest and the best Patriots content. I said I'm gonna come here and come live tonight, right after the game, man. A few hours removed from the game, had to let my thoughts settle in. But I said I normally go live Monday, Wednesdays, on Friday, but I'm gonna start going live a lot more during the week. Just I feel I need to bring y'all a lot more content. I don't feel I've been bringing y'all enough, but yeah, it was a bad game and bad performance. To be honest with you, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start with this game. Like just from the start, Mac another two interception game for Mac, pick six. Offensive line was a mess. Couldn't run the ball. Slow starts. Can't convert third downs. Defense got a little bit of pressure. Bad, like everything. Like it seemed like it's the same story every game. Every Sunday, Monday, whatever. It seems like it's the same story every week. You sit there through the week and you hear the nice press conferences, but yeah, we got a bad taste in our mouth from last week. I think Jelani Tavai said that. We got a bad taste in our mouth. Um, the sense of urgency is there. We had a good week of practice, and you heard all this stuff, and you went out there and it was 34 to zip. 34 to zip. And you said it when you had a good week of practice and all that good stuff. Like nothing's good right now. Nothing's good right now, man. This team is a joke right now. It is bad. It's a disaster. And I didn't feel good about us winning the game, but I did not think it'd be 34 zip. I did not think it'd be that bad, man. I did not. I nowhere near that bad. I thought we would win the game though. I just didn't think. I thought it'd be a tough. Boy, no, I didn't think we was gonna win the game. I said to myself that this Saints team is it's a tough team. You remember a couple of years ago they came in there during the first thing like week 3, week 4 Max rookie year 2021, and they put it on us bad. They really put it on us. That was the John Smith game. He fumbled, had a few drops. That was a bad game. It's one of the worst Max game. Before last week in Dallas, that was probably his worst game. And then you can add this game into it too. Like it was bad. And then you would think, knowing it's the same team came into your house a couple years ago, you would think that the team must show some fight and want some revenge. We heard all the press conference this week. Everything sounds good, but they come outside, they come out, and I think this week performance was worse than last week. I think it was worse than last week. Last week you did put in 3 points. You did start the game off pretty good, and then it went downhill. But I think this week was worse than last week. It was an absolute disaster this week. It was bad, man. Like I don't even know where to start. Like turnovers, blocking, can't run the ball, can't we just every week the same thing. We drive, get down there, pick six. Then it's always something. When you get down 10 points, 7 zip, 14 zip, then it's 21 zip. Like every week it's the same thing. So a lot of that falls on coaching. Maybe Belichick has lost his swag or whatnot. He lost his touch. Like it's bad right now, man. It is very bad, very bad. Like you can't come back from this right here, man. We have not scored a touchdown against since the Jets since we played the Jets 2 weeks ago. That seems like forever. And we only scored one touchdown then. Play action fake the Pharaoh Brown in the middle of the field. We have not scored a touchdown since then. It's been bad. They didn't score a touchdown last weekend, Dallas, which the game I was at. Didn't score a touchdown. Didn't even come close to scoring a touchdown today. Like it has been bad, man. We have hit complete rock bottom. Right now, I'm gonna pull it up. If the season ended today, the draft about to start. I think we number 3 right now. We would be probably have the 3rd overall pick. It's been that bad. It really has been that bad for us, man. I don't know where we go from here. Like I think Bill said something his post game presser that we got to start over. What does that mean? Start from basic? Like what does that mean right now? We're bad right now. I don't know no team. I mean the Panthers haven't won a game. Um the Giants are just as bad as us. Like, but right now it's bad right now. I'm trying to see right now. What's the draft? I know we number 3 right now. We got the 3rd overall pick if the season ended today, and we are far from that. But we're a bad team right now. I know Carolina's number 1 because they have not won a game yet. Okay, here we go. Give me a second. Yeah, Carolina's 1. I do know that, and we're not too. I think last time I checked, we number 3. And right now, see the problem that we have is we don't know if it's an offensive line problem, a weapon problem, or if it's a quarterback problem. If you would have went out there and you would address quarterback, I mean not quarterback, but the skill position. If you would address the skill positions all season, you would know if Mac is the guy or not. Right now, you don't know. We don't know because you have an offensive line issue. Then you got your receivers are not getting open. Mac ain't making the right reads. So you don't know. Let's just say you do go get you spent money. You got an offensive line. You got receiver. You signed D Hop, and then you resign Jacoby Myers. Then and if Mac is still playing the way he's playing now, you know you got a quarterback problem. But the fact that your weapons ain't good, you didn't do nothing. You signed Juju Smith-Schuster to a 3-year deal. Paid him all that money. He don't even have 20 catch. Don't even have 15 catches. I only think he have 100. He has 100 yards in 5 games so far. And then on top of that, he got hurt today. If you'd have went out and provided your quarterback with a good offensive line, because this is what we do know. Matt Jones is not a quarterback that's going to elevate the players. He's not going to elevate the people around him. So what does that mean? He's kind of like in San Francisco. Like like we're gonna see them playing by another hour against Dallas. You see how they built that team around him. Tight end, they got George Kittle. They got Brendan Ayuk, Debo Samuel, McCaffrey. Like they got guys. They got a good offense, like got a good defense. You either got that guy like Mahomes that's gonna elevate and make on your receivers and your weapons better, or you got somebody like Brock Purdy who you got to build around. Right now, we don't have neither. We don't have neither. And that's right. That's why you're mediocre right now. You're in NFL purgatory because you don't know what you got in Mac Jones. You don't know if he's the answer or if he's. I don't think he's the answer, but he's not like. Well, I don't think he's a problem, but he's not. He's not the solution either. So we got a ways to go. We got to figure out what is the root of the issues on the offensive side of the ball, and we're far from that. The offensive line has been atrocious, been bad. Trent Brown wasn't good. I mean, the whole line just been bad. And then you look at next year, we're probably gonna have 3 new stars on the offensive line. Trent Brown, the only ones that are coming back next year. We got we drafted those 3 rookies. You got Trent Brown. He's a free. We're not gonna pay him. Right tackle, you don't have no answer at right tackle. Cole Strange looking like a bust. So you look at next year, you probably gonna have 3 new starters on that offensive line next year. You probably gonna have 3 new starters on your offensive line next year. Then you might got a quarterback problem. Then you got a weapon problem. Nothing. I like what I've seen in Pop Douglas, Demario Douglas. Boutte can't even get on the field. Like I like what I've seen, but we need a number 1 wide receiver. So man, it's like I said, it's a long season. Season's not over, but we are 1-4. That Saints game today, supposed to win that game. We're supposed to win that game. And like I said, the Saints are not a bad team. I think they're not as bad as they're 2-2. But I just think that the Saints they've had an offensive identity problem. And then Kamara was out for the first 3 or 4 games, so it kind of set the offensive back. They got Kamara back last 2 weeks. Saints have looked pretty good. And everybody kept circling like, yo, we're gonna beat the Saints. You gotta win. Everybody's picking the Patriots to win. Mm-mm. I had a little hunch. I said, nah, this is gonna be a tough one. And what went all right. I knew we weren't gonna beat the Saints. I knew it was gonna tough. I knew it was gonna be a tough game. I didn't think it was gonna be a blowout, but I knew it was gonna be a tough game. So we in a world of trouble. We are in a world of trouble. We got a long way to go. The defense wasn't bad. You got the pick six was caused by the offense, but the defense, I think tackling was bad. We did get a little pressure on Carson. I don't think we missed Judah. We could have used Judah. But I don't think we missed him as much. Coverage was okay. A few won't really no deep passes, but man, like I don't know where to start with the offense, man. I think the whole offense needs a makeup, a whole reset. You bring in Bill O'Brien, he was supposed to solve some of the issues. I really think the offense from last year with Matt Patricia looks better than what it looks this year so far. I really believe that. I think that the offense last year looks better than what it was this year, than what it is this year. Like it's been that bad for us right now, Pat. It's been bad. Should Bill Big Nate said should Bill leave? Man, I don't know, bro. I'm thinking about that right now. I don't know. I mean, it hasn't been good since Brady left. You look at, I give him a pass for 2020 because that was the Cam Newton year. We signed Cam literally a month before the season, and that team we had no talent on that team. We still won 7 games. You look at 2021, Max rookie year. I give him a pass that year. You won 10 games, got blown out by Buffalo. Okay. Last year, he really set Matt back. You had defensive play call and the special teams guy, a special teams coach calling your offense. You won what? Well, how many games we won last? We won 8 games last year, 7, 8 games. So since Tom Brady has left, we have been mediocre at best. We have been mediocre since Tom has left. So and my thing is, if we're gonna be bad, you might as well just be bad. Go ahead. Don't win don't try to win no more games. Maybe win 1 or 2. But don't try to win six. Why would we win 7, 8 games and get the 15 or the 17 pick in the draft and then and you're gonna mess up you don't know what you got at your quarterback. So why would you win 15 to 17 games? I mean, why would you win 7 or 8 games and get a middling draft pick? Right now, we're not a bad team, but we're not a good team. So we're not bad enough to get a top 5 pick, but damn, we're not good enough to have to win 10 or 11 games and make a deep playoff run. So right now, you're right there in the middle. So my opinion would be just to be bad, maybe win 1 or 2 more games just for pride. We're gonna beat the Jets, and maybe we got the Colts and Washington. I think we got about 2 or 3 more winnable games. I don't see us win no more than 5 games. I can see us win at least about 4 games the rest of the way and get a top 5 pick. I like Drake made the quarterback out of Carolina because if you're drafting top 5, you can get a quarterback. You're not drafting a tackle in the top 5. If you have a top 5 pick, you're going quarterback. So that's the way I feel about that. Big Nate, appreciate it. But yeah, man, it's bad right. I think it's all time bad right now. But there's no like I said, there's no point of you winning 7 or 8 games, getting the 17th pick, and you're right back in the same position because you're not one piece away from competing. You need a lot, and mainly it's on the offensive side of the ball. It's on the offensive side of the ball mainly. So why you gonna win 7 or 8 games, get that 17th pick? You're not going nowhere. You might as well be bad. If you're gonna be bad, be bad. There's no point of just being mediocre. So get the top 5 pick. Go quarterback. I like Marvin Harrison at Ohio State. I like him. Free agency is before the draft, so in March we can actually spend money on the team, get talent, and then go get your quarterback. But like I said, as soon as I get it here, we don't know if we got a Matt Jones problem or if we have an offensive problem because you don't have no piece around Mac Jones, no pieces at all. Should we trade Mitch Trubisky or something like this? Let me see. Zach Mate says, should we trade Mitch Trubisky or some? No, no. I don't know, Zach. I don't see that as a problem. Trade for Mitch Trubisky just as no. He's there in Pittsburgh. They need him behind Pickett because Pittsburgh don't look that good. They won that. They don't look that good. I don't see. What's your point? Trade for Mitch for what? He's another mid quarterback. He's in Pittsburgh. I don't see no point in trading for Mitch Trubisky. I really don't. It's not going to solve anything. What is Mitch Trubisky going to do for us that he's not even playing in Pittsburgh? Unless you're saying trade for him just for depth, just to have him. But we got Will Grier, we got Bailey Zappi. I don't really see that. Nope. Well, appreciate it. Um, on the bright side, we do got the number one. We got a lot of cap space next year, but that ain't about nothing because we've seen in the past we don't know how to spend. We don't know how to use the money. We extended Devontae Parker, gave him a 3-year deal, and you signed Juju Smith-Schuster. They don't even have a combined 20 catches. I don't think they have not done anything. I don't know. I was at the game. It was killing me. Yeah, it was bad, Zach. It was bad. Big Nate says, I hear you, but Bill shouldn't be the GM anymore. The players he signs leave a lot to be desired. Yeah, I agree. It's what I was just talking about. Like, I agree. We could have had DeAndre Hopkins and re-signed Jacoby Myers. I like what I've seen from Pop Douglas. Boutte can't get on the field. Devontae Park, he's a 50-50 ball catcher. Kendrick Bourne seems like every time he's either dropping a pass, running the wrong route, or getting a penalty or something like that. Like, bro, it's a mess right now. It has been bad. It's a disaster. It's bad right now. So we don't. You look at these other teams. They got talent at the wide receiver position. They got talent at the wide receiver position. They got a lot of it, and we don't have none of it. We got look at Tua in Miami. What he has Hill and Waddle. Look what Purdy got in San Fran with Debo Samuel, Brendan Ayuk, George Kittle. Look at just Josh Allen and Buffalo. Look what they got with Stephon Diggs. They got plenty of talent. Cincinnati, they just won. They beat Arizona. They got to a slow start. They got talent though. What do the Patriots have? The Patriots don't have no talent. If Juju Smith-Schuster is your big offensive signing, then you got a problem. You got a big problem. If Juju Smith-Schuster is your big offensive signing, you got a big Devontae Parker. He makes a highlight catch a game. Outside of that, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything to wow you, Devontae Parker. Like we're not good enough right now. We're not a good football team right now. Big Nate says exactly. Like I think it's more than a Matt Jones problem. I think it's offensive personnel. It's offensive line. And I think first you start with your offensive line, get your offensive line right. You're probably gonna need 3 starters after this year here. Because I know Trent Brown, we don't have a right tackle for the future. You're probably gonna need a whole new offensive line. Then you gotta get skill position, and then you go to the quarterback. But if you get an offensive line and you get Mac some weapons, then you know if Mac is the guy or not. But right now, we don't know. Zachary, but even with some talent at wide receiver position, I feel like schemes and play calling is just as important. I agree. I agree with it. I really feel like I always say, coaches coach, players play. So, but Bill Belichick buys the groceries. He built this team the last couple of years. Robert Kraft didn't do it. Bill O'Brien just got there. He didn't do it. Joe Belichick has spent the money. He has put this team together the last couple of years. It has been nobody but Bill. So who's to blame? Nobody. There's nobody to blame but Bill Belichick. There's nobody to blame but Bill. So yeah, it's at an all time bad right now, and we don't know where to start at. You took Taquan Thornton over George Pickens, and Taquan Thornton has been hurt the past 2 years. George Pickens just scored a game-winning touchdown for the Steelers today. Game walk-off touch. Well, I ain't gonna say walk, but game-winning touchdown. George Pickens could have been a Patriot. George Pickens could have been a Patriot. You traded up for Cole Strange. Like these are the personnel. I mean, it's crazy. Jalen Moore said Matt Jones sucks. I'm not gonna say he sucks. I'm just gonna say he ain't been helped out. Like I said before you got out here, Jay. He's not the problem, but he ain't the solution. He's not the entire problem, but I think he's not the solution either. And then I think like if we did have, let's just say we had a wide receiver core of D Hop, Jacoby Myers, Devontae Parker, and maybe another receiver, something like that. That's probably a top 20 wide receiver core. But how much better would Mac Jones be? We don't know. But do y'all think, I want y'all to answer this now. It's 4 y'all in here, 5 now. Do y'all think if we did have a better wide receiver core and a decent offensive line, how much better do you think Mac Jones would be? I mean, how much better? Because we know he's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not going to elevate. He's not going to make players better. But and like I said, it's only 2 ways you can do. You got a quarterback that's going to make the skill positions better, or you're going to have to build a team around it. We have not done neither. The thing is that even the last year of Tom was horrible on the offense side, so I feel like a young new mind at OC. Yeah, I agree, Zach. I agree. Big Nate says better for sure. Yeah, better, but how much better though? I mean, like Josh Allen better, Joe Burrow. I mean, how much better? Cause I mean, are we just looking to be mediocre? Or are we looking to compete? Much better to look at Purdy. Okay. I mean, I can see. Yeah, cause if you look at the 49ers games, Brock Purdy, they throw the ball behind the line of screen. They throw a lot of screens and a lot of quick passes, nothing really deep down the field. But guess what? Brock Purdy doesn't have to do that much because I'm gonna tell you why, because he has talent. He has the talent. He don't have to do that much. He can throw a little 5 yard pass. Debo Samuel, boom, can take it for 50 yards. Brendan RU, George Kittle. He got talent. We trying to do that with Matt Jones. We don't have the talent. Juju Smith-Schuster is like a slug out there. He can't run. Devontae Parker can't get open. Kendrick Bourne is so-so. He gets open, but he's a penalty. It's always something with him. Like our most explosive playmaker is probably one of the best, DeMar Douglas, and he catches the ball. He got hurt today. It seems like when it rains, it's just one thing after another with us. Jalen Murray, he can't throw the ball to save his life. We need a better quarterback. Just let Zappy or Malik and tank for someone like Caleb Penix, maybe, or Jalen Murray. How you feel about Drake May? I like May out of UNC, and I haven't seen much from Penix. I got to do some work on Penix, but I like Drake May. But just let me know how you feel about Drake May. You didn't mention Drake. Let me see where we at. Much better. He can't throw the ball. Okay, Big Nate said he has one of the worst wide receiver cores in the NFL. That's what I've been saying. And he's not that good of a quarterback. Yes, when you got bad receivers, and you're not that good of a quarterback, that's a terrible mix. Stunt for president. Need to build around Matt. I would love for us to do that, but it's been 3 years and we ain't done it. If Matt was with San Francisco, he would be good. I agree. I was just talking to a buddy of mine earlier about that. We need to rebuild from top to bottom. Matt Jones doesn't have talent either. Yeah, but I think two things can be right. Matt Jones could be bad, and the offensive talent could be bad. So two things can be right. Zach says, and even the Saints in 2019 was a team that relied on schemes and wide receiver. I agree. But all because they have a great offensive line. Yeah, like bro, it's been bad. It's real bad right now. And it's like we don't even know where to start. We don't know. We got a Mac Jones problem, offensive line problem, wide receiver. I think everything's just bad. I'm like just reset the whole thing, man. You might just reset. You're not going nowhere. You got Buffalo in your division. My prime example. Look at Buffalo. They played Jacksonville today. You see how easy Josh Allen and Buffalo makes it look. And he got Stephon Diggs, Dawson Knox, Gay David, and Dalton Kincaid. You see how easy they make it look. Now I know they did lose the game, but you see how easy they make it look. Look at Tua, how easy it looks. Burrow, with the Patriots kind of like pulling teeth, like with the Patriots, seem like we as a fan we clap and applaud getting 7 yards. Like it's that bad. Everything looks so slow and just so tough for us when it was time for us to move the ball. Everything it looks so it's bad. Like it's nothing. It does not look easy. So I don't know where we go from here. Zach says, but let me see. But all because they had a great offensive line. Yeah, I just got that a while ago. But I mean, y'all have where do y'all think we go from here? I mean, you're 1-4, and I ain't even got to the game next week. We got the Raiders next week at 4 o'clock game. The second window game. We got the Raiders 4 or 5 next week. I think he's at the Raiders, in Las Vegas. That's the game with Jacoby Myers threw the ball back last year. Just like I don't know where we got at this point. I want us just to lose out, man. Just lose and just be bad. You're gonna be bad, be bad. But nobody remembered that Josh Allen was terrible. That's what I was just telling somebody earlier that Zach Josh Allen was bad his first couple years. I remember they had Cole Beasley, John Brown. Then they got Stephon Diggs like 2 years ago. Josh Allen was not good his first couple years. What did Buffalo do? They got smart. They built around Josh Allen. Look at him now. He's a top 5 quarterback. Big Nate says first thing they do score a touchdown. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Like that's probably first thing. Like we have not scored a touchdown. I was at the game in Dallas last week and we didn't even score a touchdown there. But I actually think now let me know what y'all think. I think we played better in Dallas, even though we got blown out than we did today. I thought the game, and that's not even saying a lot. We look better in Dallas than we did at home. And then another thing too, nobody's talking about. We have been a terrible home team the last like 3 years since Brady left. Y'all remember people used to be scared to come to New England. Nobody's scared to come to Foxborough no more. Like that's like a home game for them teams. Like we lose, we can't even, we getting embarrassed at home. Zeke needs to start over Mondre. Yeah, but I think that a lot of that goes to the offensive line. You only good as your offensive line is, man. Just imagine it. You can't run if your offensive line ain't blocking. Jamar Mayfield fast. Appreciate that, Jamari. Our worst games were at home. Yeah, I feel like the season is weird. A lot of blowout happen. Yeah, it seems like when we bad, we bad. Like it's a drop, a fumble, pick six. When it rains, it pours. I mean, people getting hurt. And then like y'all what y'all feel about this right here? It's like we get two players back every week, and then somebody goes out. We got Johnson Jones and Jackson back this week. Then last week, Gonzo and Judon Garrett. Every week we get two people back, two people go out. It's like it's been bad, man. If it ain't one thing, it's another. No run blocking, no pass blocking. We don't get. It seems like we don't get the turnovers that we used to get. Like it's flat out bad. It's flat out bad, man. We don't even know where to start. Don't even know where to start, man. Don't even know where to start. But all over the league, there's blowouts. Yeah, I agree. Jamar, yeah, man. Hey, I'm shaking my. It's been bad. Like we got two players back last week. Then two players get hurt again today. Um, like Juju and Duck. Now I don't wish injury nobody. I don't now let y'all listen to me now. I don't wish injury nobody. But Juju Smith-Schuster and Pop Douglas got hurt today. Y'all all know how that concussion protocol is in the NFL. 9 times out of 10, they're probably not going to play next week. Or probably one of them, Juju probably won't play next week. Like I said, I don't wish injury, but guess what? Guess what? The bright side. Maybe Taquan Thornton comes back this week because he's been back from IR, but we haven't seen him practice. Maybe Kayshawn Boutte finally gets some play. He's going to be active next week because we're probably not going to have two wide receivers next week. So it's a bright side to look at everything, though. Kayshawn Boutte's been in the doghouse since week one. Big Nate says more pressure on Matt, who's already struggling. You hit the nail right on the head, Big Nate. Stunt for Pats need to keep Mac next year. Spend money on great players. No, that's exactly what I've been saying. Stunt for president. I appreciate that's exactly what I've been saying. Pats, we need to keep Mac next year. Spend money on great players. Get you about two wide receivers, and stop getting these band-aids at the skill position. You get Mike Gesicki. A couple years ago, Aguilar, Bourne, John Smith. This year, Juju Smith Schuster has not been good since he was with Antonio Brown. Well, he was good last year with Mahomes, but that's Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes makes people better. Juju is not a down number one wide receiver. He's probably a number two, maybe at best. He's a slot. He doesn't separate. Devontae Parker, that's a band that he's 30 years old. You gave a 30-year wide receiver that can't separate 3 more years. Stop playing, man. Come on. What are we talking about? Man, we got to shake back. Nick. Yeah, we do, man. But hey, at this point, Jamari, I'm thinking like this right here. We're 1-4. Truly, that would make a playoff run. Because if I look at our schedule, I know we got the Colts, we got Washington, we got the Chargers, we got the Jets. We got somebody else. We got about 4 or 5 winnable games. But damn, bro, I thought today was a winnable game. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a tough one, but I felt like it was a game we could have won. So ain't no any you don't we can I mean it's a coin toss. These games are coin toss. Like I don't know, man. These games are coin toss. At this point, and if you get a top 5 pick, knowing Belichick, he might draft a damn tackle. Yeah, I don't know why we extend. Yeah, that I don't understand that, bro. He's Jamar Mayfield. Yeah, I don't know why we extended. He talking about Devontae Parker. I don't understand it. All right. It's the personnel decisions that we have been making are mind-boggling. Like it's mind-boggling. I don't get it. There's no direction. Like at this point, us losing is kind of like a win. If you look at the big picture, it's kind of like a win by us losing. It's kind of like a win, man. Because I mean, but then knowing us, we'll find some way to mess that up. we'll find we'll find some way. We'll find some way to mess that up. Like my thing is, like I said before, you got on Jamari. Why win 7, 8 games, get the 17, 18 pick? You still stuck in the same position. We're gonna find some way to mess that up. So I mean, we're closer to Caleb or Dre. I kind of like Dre. I ain't seen a lot on Caleb. I gotta do some work on Caleb probably this week. I kind of like Drake, man. I think he fits us a little more, but hey, we'll see, man. Either or. But that's the thing. When we're bad, everybody shoots down, goes straight to the quarterback. What about the offensive line? If let's just say Drake May was in our offense right now. Y'all leave a comment. Let me know what you think. We had Drake May right now. How much better are we? Offensive line is still a problem. You don't have no receivers that get open. How much better are we right now with Drake May? Put Patrick Mahomes in our offense right now. How much better are we? Yeah, Mahomes make people better, but with that offensive line, he could be running for his life. Big Nate says personnel decisions been bad for a long time. We know who covered the cracks for that though. Yep. 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 True that though, Jamar. Yep. But back to this right here. The personnel decisions have been bad for a long time. We know who covered the cracks for that though. And that's what I'm saying. We've been mediocre for the past few years. Why are we gonna win 7? No, just watch what I tell y'all. We're gonna come at this after the season. We're gonna go on a little win streak. We're gonna win 7 or 8 games and have the 15. We don't messed up our draft position for the future because you're gonna mess around and win 15 or 17 games to get a mid player. Like when you can get that, if you're gonna be bad, be bad. There's no point. There's no point. We're not going nowhere this year. Jamar Mason, we gotta get this line good. I agree, man. Starts with the offensive line. Starts in the trenches. The issue is Matt being afraid to be sacked. He runs all the way. It's Jalen Mills. He back to throw the ball, and his footwork is bad. He also looked like he lost confidence. Completely agree. I seen that day throwing all those passes off his back foot. Like, bro, it's been a bad. It's a joke right now. It really is. It's been that bad. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I will be going live this week. I'm gonna start going live a lot more during the week. But I was doing 3 days a week. I'm gonna start going live probably 4 or 5 times every day. But it's been bad. I didn't even want to get here and talk today. It was that bad. But it's like, and I think we're lost. We don't know where do we start. On the bright side though, we do have couch space. I think we got like the top 3 most in couch space next. Let me pull that up right quick. Give me a second. I think we got the most couch space. Let me see. We do have couch space next year. And we got the let's just say we get a top 5 pick. But who's to say we're gonna get that right though? Stunt for president. Let me see. People expect Matt to play like Brady. It's hard to find great quarterbacks. People look at Brady like it was all him, but it was the team that executed. And our division is harder than it was with 12. You hit the nail around the head. Completely agree. Appreciate that, Stunt. Offense been declining since 2018. Yeah, 2018, 2019. Y'all got, I don't know if y'all remember, the 2019 season, you remember we had Antonio Brown, Josh Gordon, Elderman. Was Gronk on that team? I don't think we had Gronk that year. No, we didn't have Gronk. AB played 1 game, and he had his situation. He left. Josh Gordon got hurt that year. And then we had Philip Dorsett. We had Philip Dorsett too. Since that time, look at 2020. Look at the 2019 was the last year of Tom Brady. 2020, when we had Cam Newton, we had N'Keal Harry, we had Jacoby Myers, we had Demir Bird, and a broken down Julian Edelman. And no tight end really. It was bad then. That was probably the worst. 2021, we had cap space, but you went and spent money on Nelson Aguilar and Kendrick Bourne and Jonnu Smith. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about, man? It's been that bad. Jamari said this stuff is embarrassing to watch. I'm the clown of the house right now. Hey, same here, man. Don't feel bad. Jamari, yeah, true. Everything was down here from 2018. Who the hell is this fella talking? Like it's been bad, man. It's been bad. It's been bad, man. But I do think we need to start with the offensive line. and then just and go from there. Jamar Mayfield. Yeah, we start with the offensive line, and I think just go from there, man. That's what I think. It's been really been that bad. I don't see no end in sight. How do y'all what y'all feel about the Raiders? I mean, I'm doing some shows all week about the Raiders. I don't want to get into them just yet. Still trying to get rid of this game, flush this game out. But got the Raiders next week. I actually think that's a losable game. I thought we going. I mean, I thought the Saints was a winnable game, but this Raiders game I think might be even tougher. Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, he's gonna want to get some revenge on us for not resigning. Jimmy Garoppolo knows the Patriots. Josh McDaniels knows the Patriots. Now their defense is not good. So if your offense doesn't look good against the Raiders, you got bad problems. And we got all week to talk about that. Raiders play tomorrow night against Green Bay, home game, Monday Night Football. So we get a good look at them. But your offense don't look if your offense don't look good against the Raiders, you bad, man. Jamari says let me see. My brother's a Raiders fan, man. We got to win that. They only target Devontae, but yeah, they got some guy. They drafted the tight end out of Notre Dame. I can't think of his name. I ain't really heard much of him this year. He must ain't been doing a lot. They got Myers, Adams. They got Hunter Renfro. And I'm seeing guys talking about trade for Jerry Judy. I wouldn't mind it, but we're a four football team. We're not a Jerry Judy away from winning the Super Bowl. We got a lot more problems than just Jerry Judy. Why would Jerry Judy want to come to New England? A one bad situation. Did Denver lose to the Jets? I'm on live right now, so I wouldn't know. Somebody let me know who won that game between Denver and New York and the Jets. Last time I checked, I think the Jets was up. No, Denver had scored a 2-point conversion last time I checked. But why would Judy want to leave Denver to come to New England? You're going from one bad situation to another. Yeah, they target Marius too. I think Denver lost to the Jets. Yeah, okay. Stunt said Jets won. So okay, right now we beat the Jets 2 weeks ago. We're last in the division. We are last in the division. Like it's bad, man. And then if you really think about it, I don't know if y'all thought about this yet. Let's if Aaron Rodgers didn't get hurt about a month about 3 weeks ago on Monday Night Football, we're probably 0-5. We're probably 0-5 if Aaron Rodgers did not get hurt. Wilson fumbled and Jets Tory to lose. Huh? Oh, okay. Russell Wilson, he fumbled. Yeah, I think Denver's about to fire sale. Denver about to sell some players. And then they got Kansas City next this coming Thursday. Kansas City did beat Minnesota, I believe, last time I seen that. That's the only get two games I didn't really get the final outcome on for sure. 0-5. Oh yeah, we be 0-5. 0-5. Like it's bad right now, man. Like we're not used to this. If Aaron Rodgers would have played, Aaron Rodgers injury away from being over because that no damn we were not beating the Jets. They had Aaron Rodgers. We have not scored a touchdown in 2 weeks. I would say 3 weeks now since the Jet, and that was a down on the tight end. That was on the tight end up the seam, play action, desperation. I guess you can say we barely won versus that. We seem like the only team that we get up to play is the Jets. The Jets, or I'm gonna see. I think we'll beat Washington. I think that game is home. It's a home game. We can beat Washington. The Colts, we'll beat the Colts in London or England, where we're playing at. Chargers, you don't know what Charger team going to show up. You don't know about the Chargers. Um, I'm trying to see the Jets. We might beat the Jets the last game. We're gonna get killed by Buffalo and Miami, but knowing the way the season been, we might come out and surprise people, win one of them damn games. Damn, 3 weeks and we scored a touchdown. Yeah, man, I'm sad. I'm glad I can't believe I went that Cowboy game last week, man. I wish I kind of want my change back from that, man. That was bad. Had a great time, but that was bad, bro. Like I don't know, and I don't think Kraft will fire Belichick. I do not think he wants Belichick to catch the record. Tom Brady next year he's having a Hall of Fame. He's getting a shot to the Hall of Fame next year. Think Kraft wants Belichick to be there for that. He's not gonna fire he's not gonna fire Belichick. So we might as well get used to that. Jalen Moore said Zach Wilson seems to have his teammates back. When he lost the previous game, they come for him after the game. While I feel like Matt Jones is very liked by his teammates. Uh, I guess you can say that. Yeah, you can say that. You definitely can say that. I just think it's two different situations. Like, put Zach Wilson in New England with these weapons. Put Matt Jones. I actually think Matt Jones will succeed if he goes somewhere else. If he went to the 49ers, Matt Jones probably be in the running for MVP. I really believe that. If he went to San Francisco, he would be in the running for MVP. Because you remember a couple years ago, everybody was talking about San Francisco was going to draft him. I think he could be MVP. Jamar says, "Yeah, Kraft not going to fire Bill. I don't want him to go either." Yeah, hey, everybody just prepare for Bill to be here next couple years. Just prepare for that. He's not getting rid of Bill. He's going to retool it, rebuild it with Bill. We got a lot of cap space this offseason. Probably going to have a top 5, top 10 pick. And I think he'll give Bill another shot in maybe in a couple years. But Bill ain't going nowhere right now. Not before 2026. I don't think he'll be going. You don't think he'll be going nowhere. We have no talent besides Judon and Gonzo. Now look at this right here. Next year, we did trade for J.C. Jackson. Our cornerback room gonna look good next year. J.C. Jackson, Jonathan Jones, Gonzo, all the Jones will be back. That's a bright spot. I think defensively we fine. I don't see no. I think defensively we don't have no hope. We might can add some depth at linebacker or D tackle, but you can find those guys in the like mid of the draft or something like that. I think defensively we're fine. We got some depth pieces there on defense. We probably gonna got about 10, 11 pick this year in the draft. I'm going offense, 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 and offense some more. You gotta keep throwing stuff up until it sticks. You just have to. I'm going offense, offensive overhaul. I'm not doing nothing. Just go offense. That's what I'm doing. I go offense. Yep. So we just gonna have to see what we got, man. But I'm about to get in here and watch San Francisco Cowboys tonight. Who y'all got tonight? 49ers Cowboys. Let me get y'all predictions before I head on out for the night. I do appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. Follow me on IG. Follow me on subscribe to the YouTube channel if you ain't already. Cash up, Dan, if you want to support the show, you don't have to. All support will help, though. I'm just here to bring out some of the best Patriots content. But who y'all got tonight? Not Patriots, but 49ers and Cowboys. Jamari said he got money on the 49ers. I think I'm gonna go with Dallas. I got a feeling Dallas wins tonight. Yeah, I got a feeling Cowboys winning. I don't know what it is. Bet with a few people. I got a feeling Dallas wins. I mean, at some point they got to get 49ers, right? They got to get them at some point. So I think Dallas win tonight before 49ers get them in the playoffs. Stunt for president says Cowboys. Stunt, why you think Cowboys gonna win? What's your reason behind it? You think it's about time or you just think they're the better team? I think 49ers are the better team. But I think it's time for the Cowboys to win against Philly. You're not gonna keep beating them like that, man. Nah. I got that. I ain't gonna say Super Bowl. I ain't gonna say that. But I think they win tonight. It's a statement game for Dallas. They have to get over this hump. I think the game means more to Dallas and San Francisco don't care about this damn game. They lose this game. They know they can beat Dallas in the playoffs. Dallas needs this game. Jamari says CMC Chris McCaffrey to dominate. Well, last year when they played Dallas, he didn't really dominate that much, but we'll see. He's been playing real good this down year. I feel like Dallas is going to get him this time. Yeah, that's how I feel, Stump, man. Stump for president, that's how I feel. This is exactly how I feel, man. See, the way San Francisco built that team around Purdy, that's how we should be building New England around Matt Jones. A stud offensive line, Trent Williams stud tackle, a stud running back, two good receivers, a good ass tight end. That's how we should be building around Matt Jones, just like that. If he's not going to elevate the players, build around him, or go get him a number one wide receiver. Build a team like how Philly has done for Hurts, Cincinnati, Buffalo. Purdy is okay. Jamari, put Purdy in New England. How good would Brock Purdy be if he's with the Patriots? How good would he be? I think he'd probably be worse than Mac in New England with no weapons. No. I don't think Purdy be good in New England. If Purdy and Matt Jones switch places right now, Purdy only has 5 touchdowns in like 4 games this year. So it ain't like he's lighting the world on fire. He got talent around him. He don't got to be perfect because he got so much talent around him. Not gonna lie, Purdy's a step above Matt. I say Purdy would have scored as a point though. All right. Possibly. I mean, if is that point, is that 3 points, a field goal or something? I mean, be specific. But I guess, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go at Dallas tonight. I just think Dallas got to get him at some point, and Dallas needs this for a confidence booster going into the playoffs. Dallas wins tonight, but San Francisco gets their butts in the playoffs. The Dallas win tonight, boy, they can go crazy, boys. The night is their Super Bowl. Tonight is their Super Bowl. So I think Dallas gets tonight. They don't win tonight. I don't know. I don't know when they're gonna get them. But maybe if they lose tonight, that's gonna add more fuel to their fight to beat them in the playoffs. San Francisco's a good team, man. They are physical, defense, offense, but they are a good damn team, man. Jamari says a touchdown. We'll see, man. We'll see, man. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all checking me out tonight, man. Had a bunch of views here tonight. Make sure you subscribe, follow on IG. Check me out on Twitter. Cash representative. If you want to support the show, you don't have to. Our support will help. Stunt said, "Say the Pats go on an 8-game win streak." Man, listen, I wouldn't even be surprised, bro. That's something we'll do at this point. Right now, you got to prepare for the unexpected. Like, wouldn't it be something for us to lose to the Saints and the Raiders, but beat the Bills and the Dolphins? Like, that's something you just I don't know. I don't know anymore about this team, man. But I don't. But in reality, I don't see us winning. I don't see us winning like probably 2 or 3 more games. That's it, man. And like I said, that might be a win for us, Pats Nation. The less games we win, the better draft position. So, but hell, we might even mess that up. Mess around, win 7 games, get a mid pick. Don't know, man. Just take it week by week. But hey, man, appreciate y'all joining me tonight. Check me out. Follow me down there. Subscribe. Hey, just stay tuned, man. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel, man. I will be back throughout the week, man. Appreciate it. Go Pats.